There, it's day 325, and today's topic is your experience gives you a certain point of view to the things. Now, in this in the how can we say, in the sense of this week's topics about becoming aware of everything that is inside you, you must acknowledge that your special talents that you have, your knowledgement about certain topics, and your passion that you give in your hobbies have made you a kind of expert in this field. Now, often we are not aware of how great we are only if somebody else is coming up who has the same interest and is in the beginning of this topic where you're expert in. Then you realize how much you know, because as you have grown inside certain topics, it's often that we don't become aware of how much hours, thousands of hours that we have invested, and how widen is our knowledge and how deep in certain things. So this should give you inspiration that you can learn so many other things that may come up and sometimes seem like a mountain. If you realize how many times you had been confronted with difficult situations, but you mastered them because you had this passion and drive inside to get through. And also, it's very good to get around with people who have no knowledge of this topic. So normally you find them when there is a reunion. No matter what interest or hobby you have, normally at least once a year there is a certain place and time when people with the same interest gather together to to change their kind of interest. I had a friend, she liked driving bikes, and so there were some places many times each year, and she found even her husband there. Others like football games, so they get together with their football team, and there are some dates where you can't have an exchange with your football players and exchange your opinion also with other players. And so every field that you have interest in has its time where people get together, and then you can become aware of how much you know while talking with people who share the same passion but are in the beginning. Now, I tell you, this not become so what's the right word? To think that you're special, but to become aware of how much we know and how much we had overcome until there where we are. So take this knowledgement to strengthen you while enduring hard times, maybe in some other fields. The second thing is that often this special knowledge and also the way you perceive things and your special character will give you a different point of view on the same topic as anybody else. So if we have been confronted with the same problem, maybe concerning some different thing that has nothing to do with our passion that we share, you will have a different point of view to get to know this problem than I would have. And sometimes, even if we are out of, how can we describe this, out of the certain topic, that you can contribute a very important message. I remember once in my previous job, it was in the beginning as project manager, and we were about, 15 people, I think 5 from us and 10 from the customer side, and they were all in a huge position under below the CEO. And so there were a certain topic that nobody understood really from our customer side, and I thought I grabbed where the problem was, but I didn't had the experience how to present it. And I didn't either knew how to explain. But anyway, I tried it, and what came out is that finally my colleague understood where the problem in understanding was, and then our customer side they said also, yeah, this is exactly what I don't understand. So it was a good contribution. Only the way I did it was not so nice, and my colleague felt that I stole her the show. So anyway, become aware that even if you're not from the topic, your point of view can be the kind of view that is contributing to finding the best solution. So, be more proud of yourself, and try to gain and see that also other point of view from other people may look ridiculous, but can be exactly this point of view that is important when trying to find the answer to an important question. So good luck with this, and stay tuned tomorrow. Bye bye.